why you feel that you have to learn English, and what is the reason, and since how many months you are trying to learn English communication? My question to you.
Okay, sir. Um, Basically, I understand English while speaking. Sometimes I got stuck, and words are not coming in my mouth that time or in my mouth. I know the structure, I know the grammar and all this, but while speaking, I get stuck sometimes.
As we meeting first time, then I love to know about yourself, where from you, what is your educational background.
Okay, sure. Uh, I'm Bhavna Rupani. I'm from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I born and brought up from Jaipur, Rajasthan. After getting married, I just settled in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. And I'm a fitness trainer and yoga instructor. I take online classes. And in my family, a nuclear family, my husband, my son, and including me, and that's it.
Okay. And here, this is Advocate Dheeraj Singh. I am residing in Mumbai, but basically I am from UP Varanasi. And professionally, I am an advocate and I practicing in Mumbai courts. And
Okay.
previously, 1 month, I started YouTube channel. As you know, my vision is that like you, I am scrolling the YouTube for improvement our communication skill. Then I
Mm-hmm.
got one idea: why not start own channel, and as well as provide the awareness to people who want to learn, and they're so worried about the perfection. They think that English is so big task, and this is one kind of fear they are creating. But how we learn, how we getting improvement, I thought let's spread the awareness. The beginner who till date not taken a step, they can take a step. Can learn, they can kill the fear, they can kill the misconception of the English communication. This is only my vision to start YouTube channel. And in this way you got me, and we have to very fruitful discussion about the English communication, and why we are suffering, and what to do for that for English improvement. Because nowadays the English is a compulsory task in the society. As you are professional or housewife or anyone, if you are going to outside buy something, then all the information, all the description in English. Then if you unable to understand, then you feel embarrassment and shameless. This is a big reason, and the people want to learn the English. And as my opinion, people, every people should be aware about the English communication as well as English knowledge. Then why you feel that you have to learn English, and what is the reason, and since how many months you are trying to learn English communication? My question to you.
Okay, sir. Um, Basically, I understand English while speaking. Sometimes I got stuck, and words are not coming in my mouth that time or in my mouth. I know the structure, I know the grammar and all this, but while speaking, I get stuck sometimes. Where I am learning this language from last 4 months. The main cause is when I am trying to connect with more and more clients. There are so many clients from South, and they know only Tamil, Telugu, or English. They don't know Hindi. So basically, that time I feel that I have to learn this language properly, so I can communicate with them fluently. So that time I was busy because I was doing a job in Culfit. So I was stuck. My schedule was very tight that time. Back to back, I have to take sessions. So that time it's not possible for me to take or learn to get a spare time for my learning. So now I am free because I am not in job now. So just I am taking my personal sessions. So that's the main reason to connect with so many peoples, and I want to connect and understand properly and communicate with them. So main reason only that. And from learning, I just love to learn and language, and I'm just my hobbies now and passion is to learn and speak fluently, because I sometimes I feel I'm not able to express my feelings. Rather in Hindi, I can express myself more clearly, but in English, I cannot express. Feelings are in my mind, words not coming from my mouth while speaking. And in front of others, if I see someone is speak very well, nicely, then I feel feel some fear, lack of confidence while speaking in front of them. So main reason is that.
Okay, right. You told that while they speaking, you are unable to recall the word, make the sentences. The reason is behind that we hadn't practiced, and
Yes.
this is a process. If you are
Mm.
unable to recall the word and make a frame of the sentences, that's okay. It's not big task. If you are repeating again and again, then one day you feel the command of the your sentence, command on of the your vocabulary, because all the things are reserved in our subconscious mind. But due to lack of the practice, you are unable to do quickly. This is a big reason. If you are
Mm.
preparing any food, then you are preparing since many years, then you have to expert very quickly you can prepare. But you are a beginner, you are new, then it will like a little bit hard and more time. This is a
Mm.
natural law, it's apply everywhere. It's not exception of the English communication. This will also apply on English communication. Then don't bother about that. It's the process of the English communication, is the process of the any skill. And
Mm.
you talking about the why we have to learn, and if people not understanding our language, then how can explain them? The mission is the English learning. Only express our thought, deliver our
Mm.
message, it's enough. But until you are not kill the embarrassment what we are creating in ourselves, like we think that if people are speaking very fluent, then he has a very knowledgeable person. It's not true. Sometimes we
Mm.
feel that the people are very fluent in English communication, but rest of the part they are very weak. Then we can't judge the people are speaking very fluent. He has a very wiser people. We can predict like that. But if we
Mm.
want to learn, if you want to enhance, if you want to flow in our communication skill, then we have to practice. Then we have to polish every day without any fail. After few
Yes.
months, you realize that now you are becoming the familiar with the people, you are becoming familiar with the words, you are making sentence in the flow because of your practice. The first day you want to do anything, then you feel blank. But
Mm.
second day you feel little bit improvement. The consistently you are working 1 month, then you feel more awareness. And 6 months you feel familiar. And after 6 months, you feel command on our skill. What you want learning? Not only English communication. Might be preparing the food, might be learning any skills, any
Mm.
yoga or any language. But people should understand what is the big stuff in our path. How can overcome? Because the everywhere is the process same. If any child, new baby, he also
Mm.
try to stand up many times, but he fall down multiple times. But he never ever give up. Every time try to stand, and after few months or few days practice, he able to stand. After that, he start the walking. After that, he start the running. This is the same process apply in our English communication. We are facing embarrassment. What kinds of embarrassment? Because we are becoming aware about the society, about the people, and our mind create the fear. You are unable to talk perfectly, you are unable to talk fluently, and if you open up your mouth in the society or on any stage, then people will laugh on you because you are not fluent. This is the reason because you are getting awareness and you feel shameless. But child never. Because child don't know, no think about the society, think about the people, what they will think. But we are thinking about the people and society. And a very dramatical part is that society and people not thinking what I think, what we thinking. They're not thinking. They know this is a process. Who already learned, they know what is the process. The first thing. Second thing, mind trap. Our mind creating a trap. Now you are unable to talk. Don't do now. First you have get the fluency. After that you have to speak. This is
Mm.
a one kind of in no sign of our mind. Our mind making a trap, and you are dominating by our mind. But that time you understood until you are not speak. Then how will get fluent? Then where we will go to talk? Then you have to understood the trap of our mind. Second thing, you always think about the result. Even some people not taking a step, they always counting the result. They always thinking about the result. First, we have to think about your first step. Your begin. You have to begin. Then you will walk. Then you will run. Then you will accomplish your journey. The vision is that clear the goal. What really you want and why you want. Automatically, these types of self communication means self questioning you start. Then you will get idea. Questions again, questions. If you are asking yourself and write down in the journal, then one day or 1 month or 1 hours, you will able to find the actual answer. What is the answer and how can do it? How can follow it? The reason is that. Second thing is that if you really want and want to learn, then you have to separate ourselves for few months, like 4 or 6 months, and always indulge ourselves in the English. Start the thinking. If you're furious, if you're angry, then start in our mind how can talk with them because I'm angry. I'm happy, then start the think if people will come, then how can I express my thought because I'm happy. Then if you're consistently thinking on your mind, how can make a sentence, automatically your mind start the pop up. Now this word you can use, this sentence you can use. If you start the thinking process, then you are revising your vocabulary, you are making the sentence, and this is your one technique. And second thing, you have to collect many kinds of data in English, like listening, watching, writing. If you are watching, there are two sense tasks, eyes and ears. If you are reading, there are two sense tasks. You have to loudly read, and your muscles of the mouth will be also take a flow. Many people are speaking that you they also observe that tone wise something change. But the beginner, they listening them, they feel afraid, they feel fearful. Don't bother about that. First, you have to understand awareness of the English communication, and after that, you have work on your voice module. Because voice module is very easy task. You can change your voice module within 15 days or 1 month. But until you are not have the content for speaking, for communicating, then your voice module will not work. And intensely few people, those are getting fluent, those are already fluent, they are speaking the beginner with the beginner different voice module. It's not proper way. If you want to really encouragement, if you are really want to push up the beginner, then you should talk like them. Don't make the very toughest words, don't create the toughest sentence, because somewhere the beginners, they don't know all kinds of standard level vocabulary, they are new. Then start the English communication with general talk. They will
Okay.
get the connect after 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They indulge ourselves with you. Then you have to start little bit ahead of the step. And this is a way who are much aware about English communication. And what I am observing, because I was same like your background, and I also suffered too, but I understood what is the method, how can change ourselves, how can your mind, how can make positive mind, how can learn little bit step by step, because learning process is long term process. You have to lots of effort. Every valuable task take more time, and every valuable task feel very monotonous and dull, very hard. Many people give up without understand the process, without understanding the actual method. But people who are really admired to English communication, they can learn. It's not big task. This is my understanding about English communication. And what do you want to say on that, ma'am?
Hello.
What is your opinion? You want to say or explain something?
Yes, you are. right. I would like to say that mm, first we are thinking that just we are uh, fluent in just understand the grammar, vocab, and then we start to speaking. But I think we have to start speaking, and gradually we can make mistake, but we can gradually improve. And after speaking practice, I think speaking practice is less than because surrounded there no environment. So we speak only for 15-20 minutes. Just I am taking them some classes, so they are only 10 to 15 minutes. Only I have to speak. After that, the full day, I have to know that atmosphere to how to speak and whom to speak. So that's the main problem while speaking. So that time, so suddenly I feel I'm not able to convey my words in proper language in English. So this is the main hurdle for me. I used to talk to myself. Any topic I take and I just talk to myself. That time it is okay, but while speaking in front of others, I forget all the sentence and all the
You know,
vocabulary.
this is your mind trap. I observing you are speaking very clear and very perfect. I am not finding any mistake in our talk, but you thinking then you are not perfect. This is a big problem. What you talk with me all is perfect. Then why
Oh,
you thinking? We not only you thinking, all people are thinking like same. I am not speaking good. I am not perfect, but really you are speaking very good. If your video will be uploaded on YouTube, otherwise I will send you. You have to watch what you speak very good. Don't doubt ourselves because doubt creates problem.
yes.
And ask yourself, you are improving day to day. Every day you are improving little bit. This is a tiny effect. A tiny effect create big result. No,
Mm,
you
yes.
sometime read the book of the Atomic Habit. There are one
Atomic.
book, Atomic Habit,
Okay. Okay.
and one is the. Uh, I am recommending two books. If you get time, then read the both or book. Very tremendous result you found in our English communication. First is the
Okay.
Atomic Habit, and second is Eat That Frog. You will be clear what is the English and how can understood. In both books, the author is reveal the truth why we are not consistent in our task.
Mm,
There are all the process. If you want to do anything, not English communication, anything you want to do, then how can do. The author is very clearly written in that book, process by process. And you got time, then you have to learn. Then in this way you are get the content and gather the data in our mind, and you will feel that now I am no able to very
speak.
powerful and confident. And don't think
Okay.
about that you are not perfect. You are really speaking very good. Your voice module, your sentence formations, your words, every are very perfect. As a beginner, you are very perfect. Don't bother about yourself.
Okay. Thanks. But sometimes I feel I am not fluent speaking. I'm stuck somewhere while speaking any instant topic. I have to think about it and if about talking about my experience, then I can talk. It is not a big issue, but while speaking any instant topic, when they give some topic, so I don't find that time content or
The
ideas in
reason,
my mind.
right. Then what is the reason behind that? Because if you are people, any people providing a topic, and until you don't know about the topic, then how can deliver? First, you have
Yes.
to collect the data, know about the topic, what is topic and what is the data, and then you are able to reply them. It means
Yes.
first you have to store the data in our mind. After that, you are able to reply.
Hmm.
Then this is the process. Don't bother about that. If you are not filled per command in that topic, then ask them politely, please change the topic because I am unable to speak on that topic because I am not reading, I am not aware that topic. I am not read that topic. I have not content on that topic. Politely, you can tell them he will be changed or she will be changed.
Okay.
Wherever you found the command, that topic you have to speak. First, you
Hmm.
have to improve our confidence, because the main part is the any area confidence level.
Of
Your
course.
confidence level you have to boost. After that, you easily able to do anything.
Hmm.
Okay, very nice discussion with ma'am. Really, this types of conversation you have to connect with the different kinds of people. 20 minutes will be enough, and you have to go face to face of the camera. Then your fear, your anxiety will be reduced. It's not going to
Hmm.
happen
So I'm
one
not
day
able
today.
to see you. I cannot see you. Your face. Your video is off.
My video is okay. Somewhere the network issue will there.
Okay. Okay.
No issue, ma'am. Really, if you want to say something, then you can say. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up the session. And my advice would that you have to try to speak like that. Me, other people, other YouTuber are available on YouTube, and you have to connect with them, and they will be provide some idea, and you will be boost up your confidence level. And after a few months, you found that now you are very good in the English communication.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir, for giving me this time. But I one last question I would like to ask. What is your uh, journey? How did you improve your enhance language? So
Right,
I want to know about.
right. Ma'am, before 2 years, I unable to understand even. And I understand. I am unable to understand.
Okay.
Then I thought English is very big task. But I start the reading simple reading books like story books. I make the journal for vocabulary. Only half an hour I am working on my task. And after 1 year I realized that English is nothing. Only this is a means concept on my mind. And I start making the some environment for talking with the people like you. Because as an educator, my surroundings many people are there, and somewhere sometime people are nagging me, criticizing me. If you are not able to speak, don't speak. You can speak in Hindi.
Oh.
What is the need of the English communication? But I promise myself I have to learn, because due to English communication I feel inferior, because I feel that somewhere lack of the my productions,
Mm.
my opportunity. And that day I will decide anyhow I have to speak. If people will not accept me, it's okay, but my way I have to speak. And you have to make like that surrounding. Within 1 year you can see this type of my fluency, and you can speak, because this is a language, this is a process. After 6 months you also watch my YouTube, and you will get this more enhancing, more flow in my communication, because this is only way. If you are how many times you are practicing, that much you are improving.
Mm.
And you also, if you are doing practice every day, then this is your, it might be first video or which whatever, and you watch that video, and after 6 months you watch another video which we are recorded, then you can found the difference both video, how much you improve. This is the only way. Because if you are working, if you are doing anything again and again, then we can't evaluate ourselves own way. Other people can
Mm.
evaluate. Otherwise, if you are recorded anything, then you can evaluate. No, every day you are living a life, you are day to day aging, but you are not realizing. One
Mm.
day you have to click one photo, recently, and another photo. You have to match both photo. Then you should able to realize. You will be able to realize what is the difference in my both photo.
Mm.
Okay, this is a way we can learn. It's not big task, and my observations is you are speaking very good. Don't think the
Mm.
negative. Don't create the doubt. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thanks,
Really
sir. You
very nice,
explained nicely.
very nice
Explained.
discussion, and we are very kind person, and I'm so glad meet you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.